So why is crowdsourcing an asset in AI development?
Great question, Catherine. So I think before I kind of answer that question, it's important to know what are the key challenges in building a custom, efficient AI solution.
Mhm.
Um, the state of AI today is, the algorithms that exist, the generic ones especially, are at a precision of about 50 to 60% in most cases. Now, that's a precision that is lower than any human being.
Right.
And of course, that means it's not high enough for any client or any enterprise to trust these algorithms and replace their human power with these algorithms. So how do you get to those higher precision levels, and what matters, right? And what are the reasons and assumptions that tend to get made when you're building these AI solutions? And the real question should be, how does crowdsourcing resolve those challenges?
Okay.
So one of the biggest hurdles is when you start building an AI solution, every organization is different. The data that it's trained on is different. And an AI solution is primarily an algorithm that depends a lot on the kind of data that it is being trained on. Now, the data, it's very hard to know ahead of time what data sets are really good. So you need to experiment a lot. And experimentation usually depends on the biases of the data scientist that's building the model. So by biases, what I mean is, their experiences in the past, what they've done, what kind of problems they've solved, and then making assumptions on how to combine data sets. And they may vary a lot from one data scientist to another.
Okay.
So this is where crowdsourcing comes in, right? Rather than relying on one data scientist, what we tend to do is look at hundreds of different data scientists who work on the same exact problem independently, come up with these variety of solutions, which we then compare on, based on their precision, their recall, their scalability,
Right.
and then pick the algorithms that are the best for that given problem. Now, doing all of this in a traditional setting would mean that you have to hire lots of data scientists. Imagine someone like Facebook asking 30 of their data scientists to do exactly the same thing for the next 3 months.
Right.
Very, very expensive. It's hard to execute, but that's exactly what we do every time we have a problem, right? So we get hundreds of data scientists to work on the same problem, and within 6 weeks we know exactly what the most optimal solution is for that problem. So
Okay.
that's really the value of crowdsourcing. And frankly, I can't see any other more cost effective way of building precise custom AI solutions. So that's the real value.
Okay, great. Thank you.